First, the top headlines. Ojoy demands appropriate action against Stain Cookie MLAs. Minister-led Howkip calls for separate state, won't return to Valley. No land of its own cannot demand separate state or autonomy. Maiboin Paumei. And media to cease work if internet ban not lifted, says Amju and EGM. Hello and welcome to ELITETV's Primetime English News Bulletin. I'm your host Deemita. Before giving you the news, we requested to follow the SOP given by the government, where face masks on the public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV also requested to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. In a written complaint addressed to the Honorable Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly, veteran politician Okram Joy Singh, an earnest citizen of India, states that the conduct of 10 Cookie MLAs demanding a separate form from the state of Manipur is derogatory to the dignity of the House and is inconsistent with the standards of the House of Manipur Legislative Assembly, is entitled to accept of its members. He has submitted a complaint so that appropriate action is taken against the 10 MLAs at the earliest.
Inside and outside the house. House in Manunda or out in the Aduga, their behavior should be such as enhance the dignity of the house and its member in general. When the Sally was to oh, parliamentary member Amaniko Haibada, parliamentary member Aman Asum to whom to equal Asum the Wooden Haido Madu, enhanced over Yokat, Sogut, Pagalan, Madu subject Takada. The conduct of the member should not be contrary to the issue. I think Baruti Parliament is not only the question of the Indian Parliament, but also the Parliament of the Britain, United Kingdom, what I am speaking. Masi Matam, Nagi, tradition, culture, custom, practice, Manipur, Indian Parliament also, Manipur Parliament also, Manipur Assembly also. Manipur Assembly is a custom, tradition, culture, practice. Mayam the poor Salibane, Parliament. Aduna, Assembly. Aduna, the conduct of the members should not be contrary to the issue. What Anna on the region. Derogatory. The MLA were in the coming to the
Horticulture Minister Letpa Howkip has said that he will not return to the valley, that Meitei have meticulously planned to clean tribals from valley areas. No officers or politicians want to return to the valley again. He said this during an exclusive interview with national media. He further said he has been attacked twice and his houses had been burned. Though security personnel, only BSF personnel came and rescued him. Ledpa also mentioned that according to Article 371C, valley and general people are not allowed to settle in the hills, and a hill area committee and the governor order are required to perform anything in the hill area, and Meitei wants to remove tribals from the valley area due to land issues. The tribal don't have security in the valley area. He would prefer staff to date but not able to return in valley. On the other hand, he also stressed that there are currently 7 BJP legislators, 2 from KPA, Kuki People Alliance, and 1 independent who has called for a separate state. There are 20 tribal legislators who will also sign the letter demanding a separate state because people will force them to, he added. President of All Jeliarong Organization, Maibon Paumai, has said that a community which has no land of its own cannot demand separate administration or autonomy. He said this during a press meet held at the office of the organization yesterday. He further said one should understand which community can demand separate administration. Separate state autonomy can only be demanded by those communities who have their own lane, and clarified that the Jeliarong community is neither interested in pursuing demand for separate administration nor support any such demand. While observing that the present humanitarian crisis in the state might have occurred due to certain misunderstanding, he stressed the need for restoring peace, normalcy, and strengthening fraternal bond by authorities of both the communities in conflict. Raising unreasonable demand is something unachievable, he cautioned, and added that any community pursuing such demand should have roots in the history of the land. A high-level security and coordination meeting was held in Imphal yesterday to discuss the prevailing situation in Manipur, which was devastated by the recent ethnic violence that claimed over 70 lives and left over 1,800 houses and a huge number of government and private properties destroyed. Defense sources said that the security coordination meeting was held at the 1st Manipur Rifle Complex and attended by senior officers of all central and state forces deployed in Manipur. The meeting discussed the restoration of the complete peace in Manipur. The army has undertaken multi-pronged strategies, including maintaining the highest vigil along the state's 400-kilometer and forged border with Myanmar. All Manipur Working Journalists Union Amju and Editors Guild Manipur EGM on Wednesday drew the attention of the government to lift the internet ban and for the clearance of national highway for transporting press materials. A statement jointly issued by Amju and EGM stated that the ban on the internet services in Manipur due to present law and order situation has severely impacted the working of all media houses, both print and electronics. The print media are running out of newsprints and other printing materials due to blockade of the national highways of Manipur by agitators, and as of now, several truckloads of newsprint are stuck at Mao, it mentioned. It appealed to the government to authorize the immediate reconnections of internet services, which was available at the Directorate of Information and Public Relations (DIPR), Government of Manipur, and Manipur Press Club, and also to lift the internet ban on media houses. The Amju and EGM have decided to cease work from today onwards if no visible action is taken immediately, it added. In relation to the current restive situation between two communities of Manipur, a sit-in protest was organized at Patsoi Partu Mayalekai Community Hall. The sit-in protest was organized by Youth Development Organization in association with Women Welfare Association. They shouted slogans and condemned the demand of the cookies. Patsoi Mayalekai Women Welfare Society Secretary Wahengba Memcha stated that the current situation in a place where more than 30 different communities have been living together peacefully is because of immigrants trying to unlawfully claim the land as their own. She further stated that the recent demand by 10 Kuki MLAs at the center is condemnable and asked why other 50 MLAs are silent, and has appealed to the leaders of the state as well as the center to look into the situation and bring normalcy in the state as soon as possible.
Tarana, Makoi Tungan, Sarani Haiduna, Mokoina, Adab Dili, the Siet Hazangare, the Holy Emele and Kayasina, Akoi, Garigino Moro Mariam, the Tokre, Kari Mogi Pangan, Kada the Sakre, Matona Kada Sakre, Masagi, Magi, Kendriki, Kainu Praza Singna, Awaba, Akapa, Kapuga Leliba, Awaba Mayuna Riba, Asimui Kari Dok, the Naleba. mahaiba Manipur se kanglu kuntra hemanu khundari adai ching da laiba tam da laiba punamak se Manipur gi macha ngak Manipur da pokpani Manipur da chawpani aduga metu na Manipur gi mapu ye hairpa se masi yabiganu Bharat Sarkar Manipur Sarkar ne yabiranu metu se akoi magi mayum da halan garase aduga da Manipur na panba Manipur do angtang goibina se Bharat Sarkar Manipur Sarkar na haji ki miyang chungbiu amade ising ni thogi awa phamdo kanbiu awa matar de kanbiu magi mayum da karama matam da sangaga karama phamda halaga tangdu leita na pan ga de habado akoi puna magna anamai da makta angtu sinbiu praja se monung sibiu.
3 Meitei laborers from the valley who were working in Churachandpur district were killed and their bodies found at Malkot in Churachandpur district. A sit-in protest was organized at Hainopo Kaithelsang to condemn this act. The 3 PMGSY laborers were working under contractor Chirom Iboyai at Malkot, which is 180 km from Churachandpur. The names of the deceased are Soibam Othello, aged 45 years, son of S. Gambhir from Hainopo Khetrimayum, Shunil Kumar, aged 22 years from Kumbi, and Pishimayum Ibocho, aged 46 from Sabungkog. All 3 of them were JCB driver as well as Proclaim drivers. The last contact with Soibam Othello was on May 5th at around 5 p.m, after which they did not hear from him. On May 7th, a missing person complaint was filed at Lamphal police stations, and on May 12th, contractor Iboyaima informed that 3 of them had been killed. He also promised to provide aid to the family of the deceased. The lifeless bodies have been kept at the Churachandpur District Hospital waiting shed, stated Women Welfare Association President Takalambam Shunita. She said it was very unfortunate that as a result of clash between the 2 communities, scores of innocent lives have been lost. She also appealed to the government to bring back normalcy in the state at the earliest.
Lekai sigi yamna naha oiriba egi hinang passing lekai sigi chahi 45 khotanga riba magi yum pale magi nupi sina chahi di 40 sudriba nupi ni ado magi angang apikpa chahi 10 sudriba isamba di masanu pa masu lejari tasengne imung sida di inang nupasi matomda na maram oiraga magi father mother magi wife adagi masa apikpa sima mana family se loina ma pujaram bani adubu ngasi di khanghau da bole ba ki dasa sina kanglup masengi oibe irang sina maram oiraga inang nupase
mina lebak miyam gi yai phana ba khongjang kuding makta hina bok lekai gi miyam na saruk yajari Manipur gi asam apun bagi saktam singna ra pa kuding ma gi mayok na leigani Manipur gi apun bagi saktam kai bayaroi kuki military sing laksin biu micham miyam hat pa lepiu su lokthok piu Manipur amadi India government gi su athuba matamda santi hanjel hanbiu NRC chana hanbiu
hauji Hainopo lekai sigi yamna naha oiriba egi hinang passing lekai sigi chahi 45 khotanga riba magi yum pale magi nupi sina chahi di 40 sudriba nupi ni ado magi angang apikpa chahi 10 sudriba isamba di masanu pa masu lejari tasengne imung sida di inang nupasi matomda na maram oiraga magi father mother magi wife adagi masa apikpa sima mana family se loina ma pujaram bani adubu ngasi di khanghau da bole ba ki dasa sina kanglup masengi oibe irang sina maram oiraga inang nupase chika ta hubcha chika da ma khaki level oina sathi bazida khanghau da na kanglup ki irang sina inang nupase leigidre ba inang nupase kidama magi loina ri ba nupi sina sam tharang khangdana hingam ga dori bra siram ga dori bra haina nimi kaya ni charam thang khangdana leirak padana ngasidi asibo oina mokta leire haibagi pau confirm oirak pana maram oiraga dharna silai madu kari dagi thoglak liban o haibadi lebak sida leiba koi Manipur iram dam jidai sida leiba kanglupi irang se sina maram oiraga inong pasigi lanjadraba inong simnu pasigi thawai yaung da masa oina hoksik maksu victim oiriba inong lupi se khangdong khangdana lendi asiba masa phangba natri Churachandpur district hospital mokta leibani hojik mak adubu akhoi meyam da phongdok saribadi hojik India government ka leinariba sugi kaino sima lokthokpiba aduga NRC exima sanahanba aduga kanglup masengi oiba irang se government si yam thuna yanaba puraktu na phajana nemthabiba aduga mara leijadraba misam praja kayagi asokpa sohanba mahanba tahanba pusi pikamnaba lairiba se sima lokthokpiba haina ngasi akoigi lairiba maira paibi haino sagonman haino poki area da lairiba khuding mangna akogi mthongi oina chithadana dharna se tawjabani.
In view of the current situation in the state, as a result of the recent communal clash between two communities of the state, the government must try to bring back peace and normalcy in the state so as then we can live in peace and harmony like in the past. The statement was made by convener of ELITETVMANIPUR Development Section of Youth, Bijoy Angom. The statement was made at a sit-in protest held at Uripok Sanam Lekai by Uripok Sanam Lekai Maira Loop in association with ELITETVMANIPUR Development Section of Youth spearheaded by Kokomi. He further stated that the people of different communities have been living in peace for time immemorial, and now a certain community is trying to break up the integrity of the state. People should get united and condemn their demands and said that the people of the locality will stand with the Kokomi in all their endeavors.
Tangdu letaba hanagi akogi iramdam sida punna nuksi samna lena lemina pachimi tami puna mangna amatoina lemina raga aleleta tanaduna hairiba iramdam si ing tappa ukse khojen timba tinaba jati puna mangna leiba iramdam ma ohenabage panamna khoi ngasi sidin protest phangthok sabani loina akogi iramdam sida leiriba akogi ing tapna lejeriba jati puna mangna phuruk kuntha ni thoi humdoina pullaga leiriba iramdam sida Kanagum Makarana, Kogi Iramdam Masibu, Maseta Nava Silak Bukudimakse, Koi Pazapuna Manalize, Manana, Lekaisina, Iramdam Sina, Tolapa, Lena Kokomina, Sanjala, Konjam Kudimaka, Lekaisina, Kogi Sabotagani have a Koi Sina, Koi Lekaisina, upon Magipri, Omoina, Koi Music, Lepagalaje have it.
Following a memorandum submitted by 10 Kuki MLAs demanding separate administration for the Kuki and its kindred tribes, 34 MLAs from BJP and its aligned partners submitted a 3-point demand to the central government on Wednesday. Immediate withdrawal of suspension of Operation Sioux agreement signed with Kuki armed groups is one of the 3 demands mentioned in the joint memorandum of the 34 MLAs. So said that the 34 MLAs include Mau MLA L. Dikho Pungyar, MLA Laisio Kaising, Tamenglong MLA Janghemlung Panmay, Tamay MLA Awangbo Newmai, Chingai MLA Kasim Vasum, Karong MLA Jet Kumo Saha and Ukrul MLA Ram Muiva from among Naga community, and Lilong MLA M. Dir Abdur Nasir and Ketrugao MLA M. Dir Nur Hassan, who belong to the Meitei Pangal community. The Meitei MLAs are Thongju MLA Bishwajit Y. Khemchan Singh Jamai, L. Rameshwar Kairao, S. Rajen Lamsang, R. K. Imo Sagolban, T. H. Arun Kumar Wangkai, K. H. Ibomcha Lamlai, H. Dingko Sekmai, Nishikan Sapam Kaishamthong, T. H. Shanti Moirang, K. Govinda Vishnupur, T. H. Basanta Nambol, Sapam K. Patsoi, K. H. Joy Kishan Thangmaiban, Dr. S. Ranjan Konthojam, L. Susindro Khurai, Dr. U. Deben Wabagai, K. Robindro, Mayang Infal, K. H. Loken Wangoi, S. Premchan Kumbi, I. Nalini Oinam, S. KB Nauria Bakhanglakpa, T. H. Shyam Kumar Andro, and Thanga MLA T. Robindro. The 3 demands raised by the 34 MLAs are deployment of adequate security in Mori, Inchura, Chandpur and other areas of the state in order to ensure adequate security to all people of all communities. Immediate withdrawal of Sioux agreement signed with the armed Kuki groups by the central government and deployment of central security forces in sensitive areas of the state. The memorandum was submitted to the Union Home Minister through Manipur Security Advisor Kuldip Singh on Wednesday. Mentioned may be that after the violence broke out in the state on 3rd May, after a tribal solidarity march done violent in Churachandpur district, the central government sent Kuldip Singh as a security advisor to the government of Manipur on May 4th. On the next day, Chief Minister N. Biren chaired a joint meeting of Council of Ministers, MLAs, senior officials of BSF, CRPF, AR and Intelligence at the CM Secretariat to discuss measures and strategies to control the violence. Later on May 13, 10 Kuki MLAs issued a joint press release demanding a separate administration, and then on May 15, they submitted a memorandum to the Union Home Minister Amit Shah with the same demand while alleging Meitei community of carrying out ethnic cleansing of the Kuki tribe. And now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Babina Diagnostics Manipur da ihan hanba oina ingsok lising amaga chamapal marifuhumdoi da linkhatki. Masina awang nongpok Bharat da yamna pak chawna miyoi bagi ana layeng da darkar lakpa makhal kaya gi changyeng sing pangthoi. Mayamdugi marakta amatang pallabada radiological investigation su mai pak na pangthokli. Wana hona jaba miyoi bagi sebani khana angamba thakta laibak thiraba ana ayek nanglaba kayagi mating pangjaba si sakhang biduna awang nongpokta ihan hanba oina NABL gi accreditation pibirakhi. Miyam gi pothafam ngainafam testofam report lawfam gi awaba du kokhanduna changfam hangfam pothafam gari parking cafeteria yauna marang kaina leizaraba unit ama oina miyam gi seba tawjari. Unit asida thamjariba matamgi darkar oirakpa equipment singdi 1.5 Tesla MRI, 128 slice CT scanner, mammography, DEXA scanner, digital X-ray, loinana hematology, clinical chemistry, amadi clinical pathology, immunology, microbiology, molecular biology, amasung immunohistochemistry studies ki masing yamlaba automated analyzers.
Welcome you all to UNACO School Channel Imphal East, an exclusive co-educational residential school located on a sprawling 50 acres campus just 24 kilometers away from Imphal city. The school will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. Academic session will begin on 1st April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Registration come admission open for 2023 and 24 session.
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV's Primetime English News Bulletin. Information Center for Hill Areas Manipur ISAM released an appeal for peace which states that they are eager to see the beautiful land of jewels Manipur engulfed in violence once again. For the sake of the people and the peaceful coexistence of all communities, they appeal to all the people of the jewel land to abstain from all acts of violence and erase all the hatred and hard feeling from our minds. It also stated that differences among communities is natural, but they should not lead to violence. It states that Manipur is a beautiful state with multi-ethnic communities and our grievances must be addressed in a democratic process. They have appealed to all the people of Manipur to put an end to the violence and restore peace and normalcy once again.
Manipur si jati yam punba state amani aduna ishagi apambadu oitradi shaunaraga emotion oiraga suman ilang tokhanna kani haibsi tok piraga wari shabaromda lakminaraga ekoi problems kale rasu wari sharaga loishin bayai adugi tamag Manipur da leliba icinaw mayamna government of Manipur da wari sharaga peace produce do hero haibsu haininge atuba madamda Manipur aikoigi state city rom the thokraba icinaw singnasu atuba madamda lakpiro haibsi icamda appeal tawninge. We appeal all brother and sister of Manipur to stop a minute to think for peace. We will also earnestly appeal to the government of Manipur to spare no effort of critical juncture in putting all act of violence to an end and in restoring peace and normalcy. Let still be peace at our home.
Print media and electronic media is now Kutanga. I live a cookies in now. I live a Meitei in now. I live a Pangal Amadinagagis now. Putting up mamangda koi Manipuri ama khaptane na lemina gibdo adumaina akoi amuk nauna thokriba thogo do koi punna kauthung miner kanda karigome extel amane na koi khanminer kanda kauthung miner ga apunma Manipur ama amuktang borona bo hona bada aigi imphal lagi yum thado ga sakhiba yum lamlam lagi yum thado sakhiba sinau sing do Manipur government athu matam da amuktang makoy kundalita na bo hona biba aduga maduda akoi sansu thawak sang yauna physically yausalaga makoy kundalita laga hanagi akoi Manipuri ama khaptani Manipur ama khaptani haibda amuktang ominna se haidana ai khut bonaraga ai ko monjaraga mayam amuktang ai.
As a result of customers hoarding medicines and buying in bulk for a couple of months rather than buying daily under normal circumstances, the stock of medicines is running low, stated Manipur Chemists and Druggists Association MCDA President Thokchom Dijamani. The statement was made at press meet at the MCDA office. He also appealed to the people to buy only necessary medicines and not get into panic buying of medicines. He stated that the price of medicines will remain the same and there has been no increase in the price of medicines. He requested that all the trucks carrying essential items stuck at Mau, Sanapati and Guwahati be released. He also stated that medicines taken daily by diabetes and kidney patients are either running low in stock or have run out. This was communicated to the Health Minister on May 13. He also expressed that the internet ban has created chaos and they are unable to track medicines sent by courier. Hence, he has requested to lift the ban on broadband, if not for mobile data.
Medicine thabak tawe na koi amom da yam shautukche every koi Manipur issue da economic blockade tawe ro adagi even hoji level curfew da every Manipur issue khudimokta nongamba mayam gi first item je petrol diesel jahan hoba next alu tero lo hoba adu mamaju lo hengkane aduga koi hida khatane koi masi koi hida gi karba to job amon koi shautukche bisi masi not a single rupees paisa me hengkate adu koi gi hegar padila na lai poche MRP maximum retail price Chidebuk therapy, we direct humanitarian service in the chemist fertility in Toxeris. Lady Bahidax later booked up with the pumping at Yati. Madam, the company daisy price to stockist, price to retailer, MRP have lay. Aduna, labor issue could remove the Hidaki, Katan Hidak, the pharmacy man, pumping at the Awab the quick hangi, Madam, the Risha company give issue later. Company degi payment ume tractor de han pot haro have poka jule ado payment je bank kra hange kra me yatre ado shi issue jule ado bank ju yam limited on ju cash lo ba ado yam limited on ju mogi kungam je kungam mani batan pi ba se wa bu wera amana ko gi internet thing je internet thing ju ni ko je factor mo ere internet thing ju na kai ha kana ko order je am de han te ko mail to bani ko mail or whatsapp I am 90% mail to bani masi ki problem ju le text message to
Kiran Rijiju has been shuffled out from his post as Union Law Minister and is being replaced by Arjun Ram Meghwal. The outgoing minister has been assigned Earth Sciences instead. Apart from assuming independent charge as Minister of State in the Law and Justice Ministry, Arjun Ram will also retain his existing portfolios of Parliamentary Affairs and as Minister of Culture. Arjun Ram is MP from Rajasthan. The order on charge portfolios was issued by the Rashtrapati Bhavan. They have crossed several controversies during Kiran Rijiju's stint with regard to appointment of judges. Rijiju constantly criticized the collegium system on different fronts, including appointment of judges. As per report, there is no real shuffle of cabinet, only Kiran Rijiju has been held out. He had taken charge as Law Minister in July of 2021. Karnataka Congress Chief D.K. Shivkumar's brother D.K. Suresh on Thursday said he is not entirely happy after Siddaramaiah was named as Karnataka Chief Minister. Suresh, who is a Congress MP, added that Shivkumar accepted the decision in the interest of the people of Karnataka. He wanted Chief Minister post for Shivkumar, but it didn't happen. He will wait and see, he added. At least 4 persons were killed and 14 others received injuries when a speeding private bus collided head-on with a truck near Manksi town in Madhya Pradesh Sajapur district on Thursday morning, a police official said. The accident took place at around 5 a.m. when the victims were on their way to Ahmedabad from Jalan district in Uttar Pradesh to attend a marriage function, Manksi police station in charge Gopal Singh Chauhan said. The bus collided with a truck near Donta village in Sajapur, he said. 4 persons were killed in the incident. The deceased included 2 women and a minor, the official said. The injured persons were rushed to Ujjain for treatment, he added. A U.S. court has consented to the Indian request through the U.S. government for the extradition of Pakistani origin Canadian businessman Tahawur Rana to India, where he is sought for his involvement in the 2008 Mumbai terror attack. On June 10, 2020, India filed a complaint seeking the provisional arrest of 62-year-old Rana with a view towards extraditions. The Biden administration had supported and approved the extraditions of Rana to India. A total of 166 people, including 6 Americans, were killed in 2008 Mumbai terror attacks, in which 10 Pakistani terrorists led a more than 60-hour siege, attacking the killing people at iconic and vital locations of Mumbai. Because members of the conspiracy committed acts resulting in death with the intentions of causing death, or at the minimum committed those acts knowing its imminent dangers, there is sufficient evidence that the elements for murder would be satisfied, federal prosecutors said. There is an extradition treaty in place because between India and the United States. The judge ruled that extraditions of Rana to India is fully under the jurisdiction of the treaty. India, the judge said, has issued an arrest warrant and charged Rana with the following offences on which the US is proceeding: A. Conspiracy to wage war, to commit murder, to commit forgery for the purpose of cheating, to use as genuine a forged document or electronic records, and to commit a terrorist act. B. Waging war. C. Murder. D. Committing a terrorist act. And E. Conspiracy to commit a terrorist act. The foregoing charge offences constitute extraditable offences within the meaning and scope of the treaty and over which India has jurisdictions, the judge ruled. The judge said a sufficient competent evidence that has been presented to establish probable cause that Rana is an individual who has been charged in India and whose extradition has been sought by India in these actions, and that Rana committed the aforementioned offences for which extradition has been sought. It is therefore ordered that Tahawur Hussain Rana be and remain committed to the custody of the United States Marshal pending a final decisions on extraditions and surrender by the Secretary of State to India for trial of the offences as to which extradition has been granted pursuant to Title 18 United States Code Section 3186 and the treaty, the judge ruled. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. And now let's take a look at the headlines once again. Ojoy demands appropriate action against tea and cookie MLAs. Minister-led powerhouse keep calls for separate state, won't return to Valley. No land of its own cannot demand separate state or autonomy, Mayboin Paumay. And media to cease work if internet ban not lifted, says Amju and EGM. And that's a wrap for today. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV English News. Thank you and have a great evening.